Nice. And also on the EP as well, there's some other great standouts. And I know that some of these other releases were on digital beforehand, but I think for people like me as a vinyl enthusiast, I'm so happy they're on wax now. And one of those key tracks is The Garden.
Yeah.
Oh,
Talk to me, Saucy.
No, that's we don't. There are no lyrics to that. It's just sort of vocals are just so like keyboard pads type sound, but it has a nice sort of
Flora Prim flavor.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
because that day we listening the Flora Prim
Yeah.
with the Ayato Moreira
Yeah.
and some of the George Duke influences in there.
Yeah. So
And-
usually when we do production for my music, I am extremely involved, like, you know, backseat driving, and also playing here and there or whatever, you know, and writing the songs together, picking chords together, all that. But this particular one, he had been playing with a track, U-key, and I was like, this is great. Let me add some vocals, and we didn't do much with it.
We wrote that chord progression at the living room, doesn't we?
We might have, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was very organic and quick and just a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a vibe. It's so good. And it's one of those tracks where it's like, I find it, you know, sometimes you get music where you think to yourself, this is a good track to drive to. Like you could drive to that track. Like you can cruise to that. The Garden is definitely one of those. And I actually need to drive to it. Because obviously at the moment, I don't actually say go anywhere. But I look forward to a trip when I have quite a bit of a drive and I could just make a nice little playlist and get that involved.
Tempo.
Yeah, really good.
The drummer is Curtis. Curtis,
Yeah. And other key highlights on the album, on the EP, is Soul Amplified as well. We also got Panorama. To be honest, like it's a 6-track EP, so they're all highlights in my opinion. And are there any particular favorites?
I love So Amplified.
Yeah.
It's one of my type of favorite songs.
90s vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we were trying to go for a 90s vibe, and I think for this song, you know, Dave Lee, he really liked this song, so he mentioned it on like his Facebook page or something, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so honored he mentioned it. But he said something about it being very 80s sounding, and I was like, no, it's not, it's totally 90s. I'm like, I was totally going for the 90s. Like I never usually do, but like this time I was like, I'm going for the 90s. And then he's like, this is very 80s. I'm like, oh okay. Anyway, yeah, but I it's just a fun sort of mid-tempo tune.
Yeah, really
bridge.
nice.
Yeah, U-key likes the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I tell you what then, we will get into that right now and share it with the audience as well.